So this is Sarah at my crafty corner. So we're gonna finish embellishing our little trick-or-treat album that we've got. And so to kind of make it a little bit easier, I went ahead and I've gotten together what I want to go on each little pocket that we have left. Also on the front here, I went through and I added just some of those little Vaughn pieces from this. I just snipped a couple of those off. These two, I think. I just snipped it there and then snipped that one. And just added that. And just added that onto the front here. And then we've already done this one. And we skipped, and then we finished these two up in the last video. And then we're gonna work on this pocket here. So I'm actually gonna take this out to work on it so that it's a, you know, flat. Can you work with me? You can work with me, yeah.
Yes. Can I make some noise if you're gonna work? If I'm gonna work with you?
Can you make some noise if you're gonna work with me? Yeah. Okay. So.
Hi. I said hi.
You gonna tell them who you are?
I'm Oliver.
All right. So Oliver is gonna help me, I guess. All right. So we've got.
Looks like railroad tracks over there.
You think so? It's a gate.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get to that in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
So. Okay, so I've already got my pieces out, and I took a picture of how I wanted it to go, but I record with my phone, so I can't look at the picture. So what we are gonna do,
that's a spider web.
Yeah, and it's like got glitter. Do me a favor, hand me that little Swiffer right there with the blue handle. That in there, in that jar? Yeah. Pull that out. And we are just gonna swing with this glitter. We're just gonna, okay, here, will you put that back?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, I'm sure there's gonna be more glitter to fall off. Okay, so what I've done for this one is I just took a piece of strip of the leftover paper that we had. I took that music sheet, and then I took the green, a strip of that green that we had left over, and I put that on the top of that. I just cut it down to the side of this pocket. Now, my green one is not quite long enough, but that's okay because it's gonna be covered up, so you're not even gonna see that. And we're gonna just put that across that pocket like that. And then I have my two leaves here, and I'm gonna place those on here. And, ooh, did I not have... There's glitter on you.
Yeah, there's glitter on me.
Yeah, well, it'll happen if you come over here. I thought I had another spider out. We may get another, we're gonna get a spider to put on there. I thought I already had one out, but apparently I didn't. Let's see. Let's just get us one.
Yeah, let's get us one.
Get that spider out of there. Just get one of them. All right, you can just lay it right there. We're gonna do something to it in just a second.
There's a spider.
Okay.
Let's try to put it in the web.
Well, we are, but we're gonna wait till we put it on here. All right, so first we're gonna glue this down. So we'll just grab our glue.
Is that gonna be the ender?
The what?
The ender?
What do you mean? You mean the ender? What do you mean the ender? What's the ender?
Right there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That spider web.
Well,
The spider.
Well, hang on. Well, I'll show you what we're gonna do with it. All right, so we're just gonna put some glue on here. And the reason I did it this way is so that maybe, you know, it would save us some time and y'all don't have to watch me just make every decision. I already have it decided what I wanna do. So I'm just gonna place that on there, like that. And then...
Can it, like, literally come off?
What do you mean, can it come off? No, once I glue it on there, it's on there. It's not gonna go anywhere. And then we're gonna take...
mustache right there.
It looks like a mustache.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna take some of our foam tape.
Foam tape.
Yes,
yeah.
foam tape. And we're gonna put it, I don't know, how do we want? Let's see.
I'm going to get me some tea. I'll be right back.
Okay. He will be right back. He is going to make him some tea. Okay. So we're gonna put that there. And I think we're gonna put a piece just, well, yeah, well, no, right in that little fold, actually. Like that. And this one's the one I tore. I tried to glue it back together. Well, it did glue back together, but it's still kind of wrinkled in. It's fine though. All right, so then we're gonna put glue on this bottom piece, the little stem, and on any of those little areas that I kind of want to push down. Okay, and then we'll peel off, I should have done this first, I guess, peel off the little backers to those, and I have glue stuck to my fingers. Oh, still with inky fingers, right? Because okay. So we're just gonna take this and it is gonna stick down like that. And we're just gonna kind of squish it up. Okay. And then we're gonna do the same thing with this one. And if I'd have thought I would have went ahead and put the tape on the back of this. I did on the other ones, but I didn't even think about it with these, so.
Everybody else's, you just like can like make noise.
Well, please don't spill that, okay?
Where should I lay this?
Not right here. Because we got paper and stuff. You can set it right over there. Yeah. It looks like the power is gonna go out. The lights are flickering. It's kind of stormy outside.
Yeah, it's kind of stormy outside.
Okay, so let's go. Maybe we want that lifted. And that lifted. Did I stick it too far into that? Ooh, I don't like it where you can see it.
Oh, you're just doing a good job, Mama. You should have taken.
Thank you, Oliver.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
You're so sweet.
Yeah, I am so sweet.
You are so sweet.
It kind of looks like the leaves are like falling down.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look from a thunderstorm. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be falling down because it's fall.
Oh.
Yeah, you know how the leaves fall at fall, right?
Yeah, this is from like fall.
Mm-hmm.
Trick or treat.
Yep. Okay, and we'll just squeeze out some glue on there.
I wish there was like a graveyard.
A graveyard?
Yeah, in here.
All right, so I'm just gonna lay this one down, like going up the side here, and I'm just gonna kind of, oh, you know what? It might help if I take the backing off of those as well. They might stick if I did that. Oh, let's make sure I'm on camera here. Make sure they can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're doing a pretty good job.
You think so? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna try to stick that back down where that glue kind of was. I think I'm not quite, but that's okay. So we're just gonna stick it down like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're gonna stick our spider web down.
And our
spider. And our spider, yeah. So we're gonna do something to it first. But now the spider web, what I did is I had that one spider web and I just cut it out a couple of more times, and so it's got 3 layers to make it thick, and then I went over it with glossy accents, and then while the glossy accents was still wet, I sprinkled it with
Sprinkles.
That black glitter, it's the Tim Holtz is from last year's Halloween release.
And y'all can hear that. Y'all can hear that thunder, right?
You think they can hear that thunder? I don't know. They might can. I know they can hear
I think there's some grandmas on there that they can't hear you. Or the thunder.
So you think there's grandmas on there?
Yeah.
There probably is some grandmas on there. We like grandmas, don't we?
Or some or some grandpas.
And there might be some grandpas. I don't know. It's possible, but I don't know. But we like grandmas and grandpas, don't we? Yeah.
You're gonna have like 150. Wait, what was it again?
Right now I have 144 subscribers.
144.
Yeah.
And then this one, is gonna turn to 155.
I hope so. I mean,
It is
yeah.
gonna be.
Yeah, that's what we want is a bunch of subscribers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Spiderwebs on the leaves.
Yeah, so I think we're just going to place the spider web down right on that.
So the leaves can like stick together.
Mm-hmm. So we're just going to run our glue.
Hey, can I do it?
Let me do this one because it's very small and it does not take a lot. Okay.
It like takes a
So
lot.
I don't know. So no, it don't take a lot of glue. Just a little bit.
It kind of looks like a regular spider web.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of looks like that. Wait, you forgot a spot.
Well, I'm not done yet. Son, I'm not done. I mean, it ain't got to have glue like absolutely everywhere. Just enough here and there. I'm just kind of running it through the glue that's already on there. And it kind of smears it out some. I do want it on the tips, you know, or on those pieces pretty good.
On those pieces.
So that should be good. So we're just going to take that and we're just going to center it down on there and we're just going to press. I just held that with my hand and pressed it down so that it will kind of mold to, and it's got a cat hair in it, of course, because there's cat hairs everywhere.
Because
Okay, there
of
we
our
go.
cats.
Yeah. And so put that on there.
We have like 4 cats.
The glitter that I used on that is, let's see, and I don't know that you can get this, but I know there's some new products that's coming out this year. These are from last year, and I used,
Those things are from last year.
where did it go? I used this one. It's called Nightfall. And I feel like this,
I picked up the spider.
the mica,
I picked up
the
a
midnight
spider.
would have been really cool. Yeah. But I haven't used it yet. Actually, this is the first time I've used the black too. And
Look, we decorated
I will
it.
tell you though, it's messy.
Look, we
Because
decorated
it's so
it.
fine. It's very fine.
Look, we decorated it.
Yeah, so but we're gonna do something to that spider first. Yeah, see what you know what we're gonna do with that spider?
Look, we're gonna have this thing so we can pick it up.
Okay, I want you to hold on.
I'm gonna.
Okay, hold those for me. So we're gonna bring in this little foam piece and we're gonna put our spider on there.
Yeah. And then we're gonna have that thing.
And we're gonna take this and we're gonna make it to where he looks like he's dimensional. So we're just gonna take his body.
And then just swirl it around like a bowl.
Yep, swirl it around like that. And then we're gonna flip him over.
And then we're gonna do this.
And then we're gonna go along this side of his body and kind of flatten his legs back out to make it look like his little head. And we can kind of flatten that down a little bit to make it look like he's raised like that. Okay?
And then we can pick him up like this
And then
with this thing.
Yeah, but we're not done yet.
I like this thing.
You like my tweezers?
Yeah, I like your
Or
tweezers.
my squeezers? You
Your
squeeze, yeah.
You squeeze it up, and then you can grab the spider like it's a real spider. Ah!
Okay. Here, look. Put this back. We're gonna grab.
Okay, let's put that back.
No, you gonna have to let me have the spider for a second.
Okay. Here's the spider. Are we gonna have to put this thing right here? Oh, no.
No, we're gonna put that there. That's fine. And we're gonna take this jack-o'-lantern.
I can hear it.
You can? Yeah.
From right here.
Because see, we got to get all that stuff off the bottom. But I think that's good enough for what we're going to do. So
Can I squeeze it on?
Oh, I'm just going to drop some right there. We're not spraying it this time. We're just going to drop a bit right there.
Drop a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Jack-o'-lantern stuff?
Yeah, that's called jack-o'-lantern. That's the name of it because it's orange.
I like these tweezers.
And then we're going to take our brush here and we're just going to touch him on the back with it and see how it gives him that shiny.
Can I do some?
But it don't like color him.
Can I do some?
Can you do some?
Yeah. Can I do the like
Can you take it? Well, here, no, not with that. Well, here, I'll let you put him on there. Here, let me do this right quick. So we're just gonna kind of, we're not gonna like get, just kind of hit his legs a little, like that. Yep. And then I'm gonna take the rest of that. I'm gonna do a little more on his back because I really.
You really want a lot on him?
I really want that back to shine. Be orange.
Like be shiny like a pumpkin.
Pumpkins? You think pumpkins are shiny?
Yeah, pumpkins are shiny.
Pumpkins? Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Before we... Okay. So you pick him up.
Where?
I just threw my paintbrush in the trash can like I was done with it. Okay. So you're going to pick him up.
With what?
Well, now he's wet. So we're going to pick him up with the tweezers.
How do I?
Well, just like you did it before.
It's just too, like...
You think it's too hard? Well, here we don't want to look. Like that.
Let me get...
Okay, here, let's put this on here. And let me get...
some glue on there.
Here, let's move this here.
Get some glue on
Get this
there.
out of the way. Let's pull this over here, but you gotta do it where
You
they
already
can see.
had one of those like
Yeah.
that. You have like a tons of those like that.
Tons of what?
A tons of spiders like that. I like the big spiders right here.
Yeah, you like
I like
those?
this big spiders.
Oh my goodness.
I like this kind of book right here.
Okay, Oliver. Jeez Louise. Maybe it's dried. I'm afraid as soon as if I squeeze too hard, it's just gonna come like squirting out. Okay, we're just gonna put a little bit on his legs.
Ooh, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay. Now, where do you want him to go?
Right on the spider web because he lives there.
Okay, do you want it up here, down here? Where do you want it?
I want it in the middle.
You want it in the middle, okay. So then you're just gonna press him down.
Press him down. Well, I like this thing and this thing.
Okay.
This one is like not the least favorite kind.
Yeah. And maybe that'll stay pretty good with that glitter on there.
You just like do.
Okay, so we've got our spider on there, and that we're gonna call this one done. So we can put it back in here. Do you want to put it back in here?
Yeah.
Okay, let me open these up. So it's gonna go.
So it's gonna go.
Yep, just like that.
Yep, just like that.
Okay, so you just stick it on that one, stick it on that one, and then we close these up. Ow, I got my finger in it. Okay, that's all right. Like that.
And
boop. And we're gonna leave that one. Okay, so these two here are exactly the same way that we did this one. I just took that piece of white cardstock, I cut it out with my decal trimmer, I cut that piece of paper down into a tag, placed the eyelet on there and the seam binding. So these are done exactly the same way. So for this one, I've decided to use the little poison bottle that I've painted here. We're going to use this, the different little cobweb or spider web. And I did double it up so it's just 2 thicknesses because it's, you know, it's so flimsy. So, because it's so dainty. All right. So we're going to put that on there. And we're going to line, let's see.
the potion.
We're going to put it
The
like
potion. right there.
It's poison. Yeah, it's the poison bottle.
And that
Okay.
makes you dead.
Well, yeah, that's why it says poison on there, so we don't eat it. I'm just going to put this word chip here. All I did was backed it with some little black card and cut it out. We're going to put it there. And then I did the same thing with this spider, except I used a flickering candle instead of the...
One that was in the spider web.
And we're still going to put it on the web as well. Okay. So all we have to do...
All we have to do is glue it.
All we have to do is glue it down. That's right. So
That's right.
we are going to glue it down.
Glue it.
Yeah, let me see those.
Which way do you want it?
Hmm.
I wanted to try to do it.
I thought about putting foam tape on the back of that.
Foam tape?
Yeah.
Wait, why do you have foam tape?
Because foam tape raises it up and gives it dimension. So everything is not flat.
Are you going to do it at the top right here?
Probably, yeah.
Like a regular bottle?
Yeah. I like
You
balls.
should have done like a longer piece.
You think so?
Yeah, you should have done it. And a longer piece in the middle. So you're gonna do that, and you're gonna have another one. Like a lot of pieces. Like
I say I did this on the other pieces, but I didn't even think about this one. But I think I want it on foam tape as well. So we're just gonna stick the foam tape on that. Okay.
Yep.
So now we're gonna put our glue
on the spider web.
on the cobweb.
On the spider web.
You call it a spider web?
Yeah,
Or
I
is it
colored a spider web.
Or is it a
Spider.
cobweb? What's the difference between a cobweb and a spider web?
Well, they don't rhyme the same.
Well, no, they don't sound the same, but they're the same thing, right?
Yeah, at the ending, cobweb, spider web.
Or is a cobweb a spider web that a spider doesn't live in anymore?
A cobweb is when the spider lives in it, right?
I thought the spider web was when a spider lives in it.
Well,
I have no idea, honestly.
that spider right
I had never
here.
really thought about the difference between a cobweb and a spider web, or if there
Wait,
is a
this
difference.
one's already dry.
Yeah, because I did it earlier.
You did it earlier?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I wanted to have some of this stuff ready to go. Even though I'm sure they like watching us glue all this. We'll speed through this part though. The next one, because that's all down and ready to go back in here. And then we're going to work on this back one.
On this back one?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. What
On the
have
front
I
one?
done here? Huh?
Just-
No, this is the back one. We've already done the front one. So this one's the back one. Cece. Cece, are you okay?
Cece, baby.
Cece, baby. Look, she's got that glitter all over her now. Bless
I see
it.
glue. I see
Yep,
glue.
you see it? Yeah.
Bless its heart.
Yeah, too sweet Cece girl.
Sweet Cece girl.
Yeah.
Sweet Cece girl.
Okay.
I can't wait.
We love Cece. Yeah, she's our Cece baby.
Whoa, what is that stuff?
She, Cece was, well, we had a cat, Maya, who looks just like Cece.
And Maya died.
Man, Maya got ran over.
I missed her.
And Cece was about 2 weeks old when that
2
happened.
weeks old.
And so we bottle fed her. just slide on down there, Cece. So we've bottled fed her from when she was a kitten. And so she's a special, yeah, she's a special kitty. She's over a year now. So
Yeah, she's like grown, she's like a grown up.
she was a year in March.
How?
And she's got 3 babies now. She had more, but we don't have those kittens anymore.
Yeah.
And we've got 3 now that we gotta find homes for, because they can't all stay. They can't. No. Okay. So enough of that. Let's get in with this. Okay. So this one I took 3 of those little fence, or, you know, gate, or, yeah, fence, I guess, wrought iron, like the wrought iron fence. And we are gonna glue it down right on top of that one, like that.
She's helping us too.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
I said I'd already put foam tape on that one. You got me.
You got me. You got your...
Okay, so
You got
this
my
one is
Whoa.
gonna go here. And I think we may go ahead and stick it down, and then we can attach the leaves and stuff around it. So we're just gonna take this, and we're just gonna pop him.
Yeah, I've never...
Okay, so we're just gonna go on here. We're gonna put some glue.
We're just gonna put some glue on there.
Yeah, just put some glue.
Wait, you forgot the tweezers.
Well, it's okay.
Can I do one with the tweezers?
Okay, like that.
Okay, I got one. Okay, I got one. Good.
No, you're not either.
Okay, I got a leaf right here
Okay, let me see it.
for the tweezers. We also need those too. I can even see. Whoa, that looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, like you used to like have it like tall, but now you have it like right there.
Mm-hmm.
When you're done, I'm gonna turn it off.
Well, don't turn it off right now.
When you're done.
Okay, because, well, you can let go of it. You don't have to hold it. It's going to be a minute. Okay.
I'm gonna pull my towel here
And
because I am
let's see.
exhausted.
So I think we're going to use this one over here. We may use that one at the bottom and use this green one right here. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
What are you doing, son?
I'm getting my chair over here.
You're shaking the whole table.
I know this table needs to go away.
Well, what would we work on if we didn't have this table?
And we could like have a new table.
So some of these I'm going to kind of place like
Like
on
a
the
new blue
front-ish, you know, so that it looks like he's, you know, sitting there and leaves have like blown up like around him and stuff. Like that.
Look at the skeletons.
Yeah. Look, they got their little hats on, their little bow ties.
Yeah. They look like Blippi.
And are they dancing? They're dancing.
Doo-doo.
They look like
You know how skeletons dance?
how they dance.
They just put their arms up like this, and then they just shake their arms.
They do.
Because that's how skeletons always
Mhm.
do. Oh, Cece is just chilling.
Yep.
She's just a nice girl.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Okay,
whoa,
and
whoa.
we'll just tack that down and kind of hold it until it sticks really good.
And then we can wait. And then
And then we're gonna take this one. We're just gonna kind of pile it down here at the bottom.
I'm gonna bring my tea over here, and I'm gonna lay right here,
Okay.
or on my chair, because I feel like I'm not gonna sit.
Are you getting candy?
Okay.
What kind of candy you getting? Are you gonna eat that candy? It's a Snickers. Do you like Snickers?
Is this part of the Snickers?
Hmm?
Is this part of the Snickers?
What do you mean part of the Snickers?
This.
It is a Snickers. It's not a part of one. It is one. It's just the little Can I have one?
Yeah, sure. You want two?
No, I just want one. All right, yeah, so I think he looks cute like that. I was gonna do a cat, thank you, baby. I was gonna do like a little cat on the fence, but I feel like the cat's a little big and it sticks up over that. So I think that's cute. I think we're gonna leave it. So what do you think, Oliver?
Good.
I think that's cute. I do too.
Good job.
All right, so we're going to, Cece, you are like hogging up this space. Yeah, well, that don't mean just roll on over. All right, so there is that. Now what we've got to do is go through.
Trick or treat.
Mm-hmm. But now what we've got to go through, we've got to go through and make some tags to go in our little pockets. Okay, so let's see here. What else have we got we can use? I have a feeling.
I like the big one right there.
I do too, but the big one is going to be too long. Oops.
How about the medium one? How about that one?
This one is still going to be too long.
How about...
Seriously?
Oh, it's like...
That one is too small. So I wonder if we took the long tag and we could cut it out, and then either we could just trim it down to make it, you know, the right size. We could do that. Or we could fold it and fold it to make it fit. Because I'm only going to be able to go so far because we glued that bottom down. So, like, that's about as far as we can go. I think that's what we'll do.
Do I have a purple tongue?
No, not yet. Got some tags cut out here to go in our little album. And let's see, we got... So I've got this come from the Tim Holtz, these, and then these three right here. This is from that Tim Holtz, oh, what is that? Well, when I was cutting it, well, let me just tell you the number because I'm not even sure. I remember what that was. Okay, it's this one. It's 658784 is the number of the die. I think it's just a tags die. I couldn't really tell you. Or tiny, or something like that. I'm not sure. It's a thinlet, so. But I have those, and I cut out 6. We probably won't use 6, but that's how many I could get out of 2 sheets of paper. So I just went ahead and cut that many out. And then I had little scrap pieces left over, so I thought, okay, we'll cut out some of these little smaller little tags. They're so cute, right? They're just little. Yeah, it's okay. So I cut those. We can possibly use those throughout. And then I have another little die in there, and I got it off of Amazon. It's not like a name brand die or anything like that. I don't even know really what it is. I've had it for quite some time, and I haven't used it in a long time, so I thought I would bust that out and use it. And so I cut, there are several different sizes, but I cut these 3. And then just a little taller one. And they have, just little tiny ones. And they have little stitching around. And so they have little stitching around the edges of those. And I thought those would be cute to use in there as well. Plus they have a nice little decorative edge. And since we have that on our album. All right. Now, so let's see where, I'm going to put these all right here to the side. And, oh, let me tell you though, before we do that, also, so when I cut those tags out, they leave, you know, this decorative edge. And so I thought we could do the same thing with this, the same type of concept with this that we did with this die here. And we can put these and make like maybe little pockets on some of these just side and embellish. I don't know. Just a thought. We might not do that, but we might. I don't know. And pull this in, and we're going to see exactly how it is we want this to work. Okay, because obviously this tag is only going to go in so far. So probably... I don't know necessarily that I want to fold it in half, because then I feel like that is like no space. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna fold it up, and I'm gonna make these corners meet the corners of this here. So I'm just gonna fold it up with my hands. I'm not gonna score it or anything. I'm just gonna, actually I'm gonna come down slightly so that it's underneath that tag, or underneath that mark there. And then I'm just gonna take my tool and I'm just gonna squirt down like that. And that's, I think, what we're gonna go with. Okay, so we've got our little mats for our tags down. And I was just gonna use the little tool to like do the corners, but they're a different angle, so I just went in and marked it with my pencil, and then just cut it on, march it on both sides and cut it, and I'll go through one when I do it. So so we're just gonna, and then of course I inked around the edges, and we're just gonna stick these down, and I'm just gonna use my tacky glue because it's right here. Okay, so we've got the whole reinforcers on those, and now I guess all we need to do is go through and add, we can add our ribbons, but I think I want to do a little something extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if it's going to work first, but I want to get a few little things done, because we might actually attach something else on there. Not sure yet. But I like that idea, so I'm gonna go see what I can figure out with that, and I'll be back. I'm back with the finished little Halloween mini that we did, our little trick-or-treat album. And so I think we finally got this all finished. Apart from, I hadn't decided if I wanted to add any ribbons or anything like that on the little ring binders. I'm just not sure yet. So so let's go through and I'll show you what we've done. We used that new pumpkin duo die from Holtz, and we did our little pumpkins. We punched out that trick or treat. It's also a new die from Holtz, and we did the leaves and just made a cute little front album cover there. Left the inside of the front one blank. I didn't do something on every page. I did leave a few blank. We ended up going through and making some tags with the Holtz tag die, and I'll have all the parts. I'll have all of the dies listed in the description box below if they are still available. So all I did was cut that out, folded it, like lined it up, folded it there, and then I put the paper on, used the hole reinforcers, and tied some seam binding on there just to create a cute little tag pull in there, and then just decorated the front up here with our little candy corn spider web and the little thing that says candy corn, and made that little faux tag on there with the seam binding coming off that. And then we go over, and I used my Martha Stewart border punch. I've had this forever, and I thought, you know, I really need to use it, so I decided to give that a go. Excuse me. And put that there and make just a little kind of belly band, and made some cute little tags. I just had a scrap piece of paper left over, just angled the corners and made a little tag. Used a little tag die that I have, cut that out, and used some of the scrap papers that I had left over and put those in there. I left this one blank. We've kind of like got like a, I would say a mirrored page, because the what's on the pocket's different, but we alternated these papers, made those little tags again. And I had kind of messed up on my measurements of those, and I cut it wrong, and I didn't want to, you know, like throw that away or waste that. So I took some washi type tape that I had in my stash, and this is the bats, and I just took that and laid it over where that seam was, and that just tucks in there like that. Layered these leaves up, a little spider, a little branch, and I like the black of the pocket. Not everything has to be matted, you know, and I think that makes the color beside it and behind it stand out. I did the same on this one with the little thing. I had that, well, I had a piece that was too short here, so I just added some washi that I had in my stash. Left the insides plain so you can journal or add pictures. Stamped, colored, and cut out these pumpkins. I did the little raven. I actually painted him. I had painted some craft cardstock, and then I just punched him out of that, or cut him out of that, and then kind of sanded around the edges of him just a little bit to distress him. And left this one blank. Did the same here, added a little tag using that border, and I cut the smaller tags out. And what I did is I took some of my alpha dies, and they are Tim Holtz dies, and then I just punched out of some of the scrap colors and things like that I had left, and made little tags. Cut one out of the white, and then just inked to make it look like candy corn, so that it's candy, you know, candy. And then just matted that little tag and tied on the seam binding and some that crochet thread, just to tie that little tag on there. And then this one, we did the pocket going this way. We did our leaves again. We have that spider web that we covered in, it was this glitter, which is called Nightfall. It's so shiny, it's so sparkly. It just sparkles, I love it. And then we did this tag again. Like I said, I made a boo-boo, so I just took my my washi tape, and I just added a strip with that spider web over the top of that. And this one, I just left it plain. That'd be a nice area for, you know, pretty good size photo. The back one as well, I didn't really leave it plain. I did like the drippy goo. It's also a Martha Stewart punch. I just punched that out and cut it and put it at the top. And then I just ran another one of those little washies that I had with the pumpkins, and I just ran that across the top as well. This one I took where we had cut some of those tags out, and then I made this a pocket, just like we did the same concept that we did with these pockets. Using that other piece, I made just a tiny little pocket, just used some washi there across the front of it. Made a couple of tags. I cut the word spooky out of that one. I have some washi and a little piece there with the cat, and that just slides down in there. And then I did one with the little owls, and it says eek, and the back of it is just a piece of that orange, and then I put some bats on, and that's just attached on there like that, and those just sit kind of sideways in there. And then on the back side, we did our little poisons. We stamped that out, colored it, did a little spider. I went back and I really touched it up with some more of that flickering candle, just to give it more of that, and it's like kind of coming off on my hand, but I think that really made him pop up against that green. We put that spider web. That's from a Tim Holtz die. This is part of this stamp cut out. We did that faux tag like we did on the front. And we have this one. I actually cut that one right, so I didn't have to put anything faux on there. And yeah, so that just goes in there. And I just used the orange and the green seam bindings. I didn't add any other colors as far as that went. On this one, I went through, and on this little jack-o'-lantern, I went ahead and I took that flickering candle and I colored inside. I could have just cut him out of the flickering candle for that first layer, and that would have looked really cute. And it was kind of an afterthought, so because I want him to look like he had, you know, a light down inside him, I took that gate from one of those Tim Holtz dies, and like I said, I will have those linked down below. And I added, I think I put like two or three layers together just to make that more, you know, stand out a little bit more. Put the pumpkin and our little leaves scattered around him like they had kind of blown up over him. And then did the same thing with this tag. Left the inside plain. Added that seam binding, and that just slips in like that. And then the back is just plain, just like that. And then I could put on there, you know, handmade by or just whichever. And I really like how those turned out. And I just added those just to make the end piece here more sturdy, you know. And really the scoring, I didn't have to do that. If I'd have thought beforehand, I probably wouldn't have. But it's okay though. And so that's it. That's our cute little Trick or Treat mini album. I hope that you like that. If you do and you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell, and you'll be notified when I upload a video. And thank you for watching. Bye.